What's good, YouTube? It's Chuka the Barber. I'm here with another cut. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna shampoo and condition this hair right off top. As always, I'm here at the Rich Barber Hair Studio in West Hollywood. Also got 2 locations in my hometown, Sacramento, so make sure to pull up there if you're not in LA. And as for this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All right, as we get into this cut, you know, this is I would call this like an Frohawk or something. And as you can see, he has plenty of hair for me to work with. It's been untouched, which is like a barber's dream for like a canvas, right? You know, I was able to go to work and do exactly what I wanted to do. So we're gonna do that. I mean, that's the cut he already had, but at the same time, he usually cuts his own hair. So, you know, I gotta show him how I get down, you know what I mean? So we gonna do that. So right now, I'm gonna just remove the bulk, you know what I mean, sculpt it, make sure I got the shape I want for the mohawk before I even get into the blend. Got a 1/4 guard on the Andis Masters, cordless Masters, of course. You don't see no cord hanging from them, so you already know that. But yeah, so I chose to go to work with this clipper today because if you heard in my other videos, like if I'm cutting like more than like 3 people in a day, I'm rocking with the Masters, right? Because it just allows me to really go to work, knock out cuts real quick. So that's what we're doing today, right? So as you can see, working on that shape, laying down the hair, trimming it, making sure I got the shape I want for the mohawk. And again, like, we're not gonna, in the previous cuts, usually like when they have hair like this, you know, there's a light trim. They want to keep the hair, they probably want to grow it a little longer, or they just want like it shaped. So we're not gonna take too much off the top, but we're definitely gonna get the shape that we want. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking a 1/4 guard and I'm going against the grain just to kind of trim that up, remove some of the bulk so I could get into this fade. And I'm also giving, clearing space for where I'm gonna do the fade so I can see that shape and kind of already gauge just by doing this about how I want to go about creating my first guideline and how I want it to kind of wrap around the ear and how far I want it to dip in the back and whatnot. So we're gonna make sure not to go too high because we want to keep it dark up around like the crown area, and as it comes down into the back, we want to keep certain portion of it dark at the top. And we're gonna keep the fade, I would say, like a mid-low fade. Right here, I'm laying down the hairline area, trimming that so I could have control over the hair when I line it up. This is all prep work, and this is so important because the prep work allows you to envision the final cut a lot clearer. You know you got the shape in there. Now you just got to bring the fade into the shape. But if we were to do the fade and then do the shape, we might need to go back and hit the fade again because it might have not matched the shape or complemented the shape the way we wanted it to. So I always like to make sure to take my time with the prep work, make sure I got everything in place. I got a nice framework to work with, and then I'll go into the fade. You see, we just tapering out that front a little bit, and we're gonna start the line. And again, I start from the corners, I bring it into the middle, start with the highest side first, hit them corners, hit that C cup. As you can see, I'm using the Andis TI liners. Love these trimmers. They have a GTX blade on them. I modified the blade with our 1-minute blade modifier to get sharper lines and closer shaves. It's just overall better performance, and I'm able to just go to work with these. I'm able to get the result I want real quick without fighting with the hair. It gives me total control, and that's why I pair these with the Masters, because when I'm ready to go to work, like, these get the job done effortlessly. So we're gonna hit this other side of the lineup, hit this corner, match it to the other side. Now I'm gonna begin my blend. All right, so I got the initial lineup so I could gauge my fade, all right? And now I'm gonna start doing my guideline. And so we're gonna skin them out, keep it low, so I got room to blend. Make sure to leave some comments. Let me know what y'all think. Give me some feedback. And also let me know what kind of content y'all would want to see in the future, whether it's haircuts, education, or just any type of content in general. Definitely want to hear y'all out and deliver that to you. So make sure to leave a comment. Here we go on the other side, doing the same thing, creating my first initial guideline, dropping it real low behind the back, following the shape of the mohawk. You can see I'm just following it, all right, with the guideline. Following this original shape that I sculpted out with the masters before I go into actually blending. And we're gonna go ahead and just skin it all the way out with the shavers. Now, when I use the shavers, I like to do it before I even start my fade. Some people I know do it at the end. I like doing it at the beginning because I like seeing the things come together I like seeing the haircut come together as I'm fading and blending. So that's why I kind of do like the outer framework first, right? With the sculpting of the hair, with the lineups, and then like with the shaving, just getting all that out the way. And then I'm like, the only thing left is the blend and detail. So right here, I got the Andis Masters again. Now I got the lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna start my blend. And this is the same way I blend every cut. You know, starting off with the blade, I'm working the lever from the close to open. See, I slightly open it a little bit. I'm gonna take my fade a little bit higher, create a new guideline. One thing about Javon, who I'm cutting, is he's been rocking with the Ridge Barber. Like, he's been familiar with me and the brand since I was in my hometown, Sacramento. So it's always dope to connect with people that's been connected to the Ridge Barber for a long time and seeing the progress and seeing what we've done. We had a conversation about that. You can see the blend happening, right? You can see it's real tight, clean. This is why I blend this way, because I feel like this is the way I'm able to get these really tight blends at the bottom. Now I got the 1/16 guard on, and I'm taking that blend into the more thicker part, darker part of the hair, but being careful not to take it too high, because I like that darkness up there. So I got the lever open, and blend up some, and then I close it and work my way down. And now I'm closing it all the way. Now I got the 1/8 guard on. Same thing, lever all the way open, bringing it up a little bit, being careful not to remove too much of the darkness at the top. And then I'll work my way down by closing the lever. Now 1/4 guard on, lever all the way open, and same thing. Got a nice controlled blend, exactly what I wanted. I like the way this is looking. See, I'm real careful on how I comb the hair and how I lay it down. Like, you want to control the hair, but you gotta also respect it, right? So that's why I continue to like comb it the way it naturally grows, and I gotta blend it accordingly. Right here, using the edge of the blade, do some detail work, knock out any dark spots. Here, just going over the fade a little bit to make sure it looks the way I want it to look. You definitely want to enter all these haircuts with the right mindset, and knowing that there is some uniqueness to every client. And then, setting yourself up for success. It goes also with how, the barbershop and the environment you choose to work at, the clients that you choose to attract, the clients you choose to serve, your booking system, how you run your operations, your personality, like all these things you want to consider, because all these things are going to set you up for success. It's the foundation that you can actually build on. Mastering active barbering, creating a world-class experience, and then taking both of those things and promoting them and pushing yourself to a higher status. And when you're able to do all three of those simultaneously, magic happens. So, the haircut, you can learn a lot about success with just a haircut because of with the process that you can take. Some people jump into a haircut, they have no systematic cutting method, they're not even conscious when they're cutting, they have no plan, no strategy, no vision for the overall cut. So you jump into it and, you know, disaster can happen, right? So, you know, make sure you got a solid method, framework, whatever you want to call it, model that you know, follow each time. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shampoo and condition my clients here, because I don't want to cut greasy hair, I don't want to cut dirty hair, and I like cutting fresh, clean, and conditioned hair. That sets me up for success off top, right? We've all cut somebody with greasy hair or product in their hair, and just the end result, it just looks like you just need to wash that shit. So make sure that you take all these things in consideration, because it all matters. I mean, the details matter. So we got the other side faded, and now we just doing some last little shaping and laying down the hair on the sides. You can see the red light on my masters. That's the only downside to these clippers, is that they don't hold a good charge, which is weird to me, because actually they sometimes want to hold charge and sometimes they don't. Because I did 3 haircuts with them on a full charge. I did 3 haircuts with them at a photo shoot, and the light didn't come on during the whole 3 haircuts. So maybe they just take really long to charge, and you got to charge them overnight to really have that type of juice. But yeah, it's kind of been weird with these. This is my second pair of masters, and the first one's just stopped even taking a charge, and then this one, you know, the red light likes to come on a lot. So so that's the only downside. But we back right here with the trimmers hitting the face. We're gonna keep his goatee, so just gonna outline that. So we're gonna just ghost ride the beard, the top of the beard to line up. As you can see, it's not full, but we're gonna line it up as if it is. Give that illusion. Line up the stash. I'm gonna hit him with the razor. Get that C cup real tight, get the lines real tight. Again, here on the beard, we're just gonna ghost ride it. And then we're gonna act like it's there. Just give that illusion, get that shape a little bit. The C cup. Now we're gonna use the Rich Barber Enhanced Hold Spray before we throw the fibers in. So we're gonna hit them with that. Then we're gonna grab the fibers. We got black, got the color black, and so we're gonna use the clear application card and the black fibers to fill in the hairline and give it that enhanced look. Making sure not to overdo it. Filling in the front of the hairline. Same thing to the other side. Alright, now we're gonna go over it with the liners. The initial lineup was just kind of like, you know, to use the lineup as a guide and a marker, so I know like how I'm taking the fade and what's it looking like when it's coming together. And then you see me kind of touch up the line before I even put the fibers on. When I put the fibers on, this is like the final, you know, touch. This is the final lineup. So the other ones prior just kind of like light, especially the initial one, just really like a light lineup. It's not always, I don't always like focus on getting it perfect. I just want to make sure I got a good outline, because I know I'm gonna follow up eventually. So I really like doing this cut. It's been a while since I did a cut like this, so I'm glad Javon was able to come through and allow me to hook him up with this cut. There you have it. The last little fibers, like darken up that spot a little bit. Now we're gonna put a little bit of curl like mousse in there to kind of bring out the curls, make it shine a little bit. I like the way this came out. Last little shaping of it. So what I did was just kind of run my fingers through it and allow, you know, the curls to kind of allow the curls to form, and then all the extra like straight hairs that's sticking out, allow those to kind of pop out, so I can remove those and keep just the developed curls. Keeps it from looking, it looks less frizzy when you do that. I had to get him for the gram on this one. Check it out, bro.
Oh, that's still. Yeah, that's cool. That's not even fair. That's not even fair.
You in there.
I appreciate it, brother.
So that's a wrap on that.
YouTube, what's up? Chuka the Barber here. I want to thank all y'all that's been rocking with me since day one. Currently at 197,000 subscribers. Trying to push that thing all the way up to 200. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I got videos dropping every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from now on. So come tap in, rock with me. I'm finna take it to a whole nother level.